Well, you know, we've been saying amongst ourselves all week that we were going to up against the old foe who were going to bring everything, and you know, we didn't get any surprises today, and we had to bring everything and dig as deep as we could to get the result. But yeah, one of those test matches that she's great to be a part of and great to come out the right side of it. But if you were going to say what it was going to be like beforehand, you'd say exactly that.
Twickenham awaits a clash of rugby's iconic teams. The Springboks of South Africa, the All Blacks of New Zealand. There is no greater rivalry in rugby. Few rivalries to match it in any sport. Now they face off with a place in the 2015 Rugby World Cup at stake. A rivalry forged in the early 20s, often brutal, very often controversial, sometimes quite spectacular, and never dull. A rivalry that burns deep in the psyche of these two proud nations, New Zealand and South Africa. So much experience at both of these sides, so much power, so much brilliance, and two teams that respect each other more than any other. This is such a great rivalry, and now it is the clash to decide which team will go first in the Rugby World Cup 2015 final. Pollard of South Africa, it will be to kick off. First of the semi-finals is underway at Twickenham, and a scramble for possession, and New Zealand take it down. There was a little knock-on by South Africa coming through. Aaron Smith, first touch of the game, will be to kick. Julian Savia giving chase. It's Dwayne Vermeulen coming forward and getting to it first. Great work from the big number 8. Now Pollard. LaRue, an early touch for the mercurial fullback, and a strong run too from Delende. Eventually put on the ground by Nonu, but they've got the front foot early on, South Africa. Dupria, away it goes to Etzebeth, his first charge with ball in hand. Now moving it wide, Delende. LaRue again, short ball, oh, it's a beauty! Jesse Creel! Tackle made by Ben Smith. Loose ball out into centre field. Trying to hack it away downfield was Kane for New Zealand. Rather, Sam Whitelock. And New Zealand clear out on the full boat.
Well, you don't see too many mistakes from Ben Smith. This was a beautiful little hold up from Billy LaRue. Second time he's done it in the first couple of minutes. The rush defense on the outside meant a little gap for Creel to explode into, and already the ball moving around a little bit inside the South African backline.
Well, the key is that Billy LaRue is getting involved early. Vermeulen takes it down and will look to South Africa to drive the ball. Duplessis has it. And now a little kick into the corner from Dupria. They'll come back, there's a penalty. Incorrect entry, and South Africa will get first opportunity for points on the board. Oh, and he's hit it right down the middle. Great start for the Springboks. Andre Pollard the penalty, and the Boks lead by 3-0. Reid wins the line out. New Zealand set it for the maul. Not able to advance initially. Well, those cries of use it coming from the Springboks. Now New Zealand edging ahead.
Use it now.
Now they have to get rid of it. Carter, good defence from the Springboks. The high kick though. Conrad Smith leading the chase. And LaRue takes it brilliantly.
No.
That is a great take. I think he copped a bit of criticism last week against Wales when Bigger kicked through and regathered, and Many felt he hadn't been courageous in going to win the ball back, and certainly on this occasion, Leroux was up there, courageous, brave, and made a great take.
Well, the key is he's getting involved in the game early, but New Zealand take it quickly, and here's Nehi Milner-Skudder for the first time in the match. The little winger with the twinkling feet. Smith takes it to the blind side. Kano barrels into Bismarck. Du Plessis and the All Blacks drive him into the 22. Whitelock waiting for the run. Up on him quickly was Diaga, and they hold him up too. Now it's on the ground. Smith had a look to the short side, but gives it to Carter. Now a short ball away to Joe Moody. Smith takes it away to the right. Ben Smith up on the line. McCall floating a pass. Kano's in! Oh, great hands from the All Blacks, and Jerome Kano scores.
It's the perfect response from the All Blacks. They've worked the blindside 3 or 4 times already in a short space of 5 minutes. This time round, the carry up the middle, good strong carry from the new man, Joe Moody. Quickly to the blind side it went, some good slick hands, a little pop pass over the top. Kano gathered. Diaga for once missed the tackle. He showed real good fleet of foot to stay in the field of play. That's a great ball over the top from the Kiwi captain, Richie McCaw. Missed tackle. And Kano's in.
A second bite of the cherry here for Dan Carter, the cherry on top of that first try. Despite a bit of booing from the crowd, it's over.
Well, the booing came not because of Dan Carter, but it just took an age for the kick to be taken.
And Whitelock going up to challenge, but Vermeulen has it. And he bursts away from the back of the line out. Now Diaga. Well, how's that ankle? They were sweating on him during the week. They'll come back for the penalty.
Well, that's a technical penalty by the look of things. Not back 10 metres.
Offside.
Those outside the line out. The ball went long. They came up a bit quickly. By the look at things.
Oh, right down the middle. 7-6.
Well, he may have pulled one of his touch clearances, but boy, at goal, he's striking them sweet.
Again, they set it. Nudged back initially by the All Blacks. Now they have to get it rolling forward. Next time it's held up, they'll have to move it. Edging ahead, though. And breaking away well.
Use it now, 2 minutes.
Now they've got to use it. Dupria with the kick. Brian Habana might have sneaked a metre on the short side, but he's got it. Oh, brilliantly done again by Brian Habana. And it's there again for the Springboks. They'll look to get it wide. Berger swings the pass out. Leroux stabbing the kick through. And too much on it. In fact, it's gone touch and goal. They'll come back for a penalty. The All Blacks were offside. And South Africa now get an easy chance to go in front.
Brian Habana.
12 black.
I spoke before the game about the matchup between Habana and Julian Sevilla, both instrumental already. Habana's made a couple of brilliant chases, regathers from the boot of Farouk Dupri, and this time it's created an opportunity.
And again, he drills it. 9-7, South Africa back in front. Now, it's a bet at the front. And once again, it's the All Blacks winning possession off the Springboks throw. Carter can't take it cleanly, though. No. Well, just you can sense the frustration now starting to build in the All Blacks.
No.
Winning the ball.
No, you win the ball.
Off
the
Springboks.
black.
But now little mistakes creeping into their game.
Well, Aaron Smith was under a little pressure to make the pass. Dwayne Vermeulen charged out the line a little bit, but it meant that it was a tough pass for Smith. The pass went low. Dan Carter battled to pick it up, understandably so.
Might be an opportunity here to milk a scrum penalty.
Bye.
South Africa have already lost more lineouts off the run throw in this game than the rest of the tournament.
Stay.
Scrum is solid
Use it now. Use it.
and taken off the back by Vermeulen. Away to Dupree, runs, but put on the ground well by Jerome. Kano is offside. Well, these penalties are really starting to hurt the All Blacks.
Verging on cynical this time round. Came in completely from the wrong side. I thought Dan Carter may have had a shot at winning a penalty here himself. Look at this. He's up very quickly, gets his hands on the ball, spools out the back there. No doubt he's offside, but Dan Carter...
He's going to go for the yellow card. He's seen it up on the scoreboard.
You're offside. It's deliberate.
And now South Africa have got a chance to really ram home the advantage.
Well, I said verging on cynical. Sharon Goss, he saw it on the big screen, changed his mind, and the yellow card it is. He's not happy.
Well, of course, New Zealand had 3 players yellow carded in the opening game. Their discipline's been good since then. They really haven't come under that much pressure. But now they are under pressure. And Pollard can give South Africa their best lead of the match. Hasn't looked like missing so far. And still hasn't missed. It's 12-7, and New Zealand are down to 14.
What's been most impressive about South Africa, every time they've got inside the New Zealand half, they've come away with some points. One breakaway, one penalty, and a sin bin in the last couple of minutes. Jerome Kano is now off. Half-time can't come soon enough for the All Blacks.
Well, it's the defence of the Springboks that's really responsible for this. Time and time again, they have held the All Blacks out. Quick throw taken by Reid. Milner Scudder heads back towards Reid. Little shuffle step. Taken to ground just inside the half. Carter now puts one high. Ben Smith giving chase. And contesting in the air too. Ball on the ground's been claimed by McCaw for New Zealand. Now Carter, just a little short of numbers out here. Conrad Smith though, looking to stab one through, and well, we've seen this several times in the first half. And that brings to an end the first 40 at Twickenham, and it's South Africa who lead New Zealand in the first of the semi-finals by 12-7. All the points coming from the boot of Handré Pollard for penalties. New Zealand the only try of the game, but 5 points down and a man in the bin. Joel Stransky.
Yeah, I think half-time came at the right time for New Zealand. Under a little bit of pressure, having spent a lot of time on the attack, not coming away with too much. Had 2 opportunities maybe to kick for goal. The one turned around because of a neck tackle. One maybe opportunity to score in the far corner again. Some real courageous defence from South Africa, and that has been the story of the afternoon so far. Strong defensive effort from South Africa. They've absorbed a lot of pressure. How much longer can they continue to absorb as much pressure as that?
So half-time in the first of the World Cup semi-finals, Rugby World Cup 2015, and South Africa leading New Zealand by 12 points to 7. So it will be Dan Carter to start the second half. Rain falling at Twickenham.
Captain Green. Captain Black.
For one of these teams, their hopes will be over in 40 minutes from now. Billy LaRue takes it down from the restart. And Dupree, well, that's not a great start for him for the second half. Puts it straight up in the air, bouncing back on the All Black side. So New Zealand get an opportunity to attack right from the off. Milner Scudder has ran straight into the middle of the Springbok pack. Aaron Smith looking to get things organised. Ben Smith now. Well, probably not the right size to be hitting the ball up, but they have it back to Owen Franks. Met solid resistance there from Skalkberger. Carter, he puts one high. We'll see a few of these in the second half. Coming forward, LaRue. This time he's dropped it. And Conrad Smith's got it back for New Zealand to the short side, and Kieran Reid. First points in the second half are going to be very important. Well, they'll have a scrum, but of course South Africa have a one-man advantage. Quick heel. And awkward, but Reid has it at the back. Look, no, knocked on.
Massive scrum from South Africa. You could just see the thought process go through Aaron Smith's mind. He was trying to get his hands in there, trying to clear quickly. The pressure came from the Springboks. Unable to pick it up and move it away.
You under pressure?
Well, that is a significant moment, because that's the first scrum that New Zealand has lost on their own ball in the tournament. They've got to work this away, and taking it to ground in the end, Bismarck du Plessis. With some good work from Sam Whitelock, almost paid a dividend for the All Blacks. Vermeulen. Look at the power of Dwayne Vermeulen. Now Dupree, well, he's not putting any pressure on Pollard with the clearances. He's saying, I'm the experienced man here. I got this.
Yeah, not a huge distance gain. You can see the little, not quite grimace, but the smirk on his face. He's got a big lump on that left top cheekbone. But outside the 22 are the All Blacks. Line out time, slippery ball.
Knocked down to McCaw, who loses it, but Aaron Smith now has it. Carter has a drop kick. Carter, it is over! Well, you don't see the All Blacks going for the drop kick very often. Carter realises now is the time.
Certainly, you don't see them kicking the drop goal often. Certainly, you don't see them kicking it from a bit messy ball. It didn't look like there was too much space or opportunity, and Carter did it superbly.
It's only the 6th drop goal of the whole tournament, and here's Julian Savia now. Smith's kick a bit deep, although Ben Smith's giving a great chase here. Clatters into Vermeulen, gets to his feet. All Blacks arriving. Oh, Vermeulen able to place it though behind him. And now Pollard kicks, but he's kicked it straight to Milner Scudder. Has a look, has a dart, and off he goes. Nehi Milner Scudder breaking tackles. All Blacks have it 30 out from the line. Dupree came round the side, and having to fall on it was Kieran Reid for New Zealand. Well, looks like the referee's blown a tyre here. The referee, Jerome Garcia's, might be in a bit of trouble here. Carter calling for it. Just gave himself a little bit more space. Delendi came at him. Well, no, he's okay, the referee. Two props are well read again by the Springbok defence.
No, leave it! Leave it!
And it's there again for the All Blacks. Carter, again the kick, it's deflected, so it's anyone's, and the boost for the first time in the game. The roar goes up.
Mine!
But he doesn't have a choice, he's got to.
Don't move!
All Blacks trying to put the shove on, and now the scrum starts to reverse. Well done, big Dwayne Vermeulen.
Now the ball is here.
Immense strength under tremendous pressure. Berger loses it. There for the All Blacks. Ball's been ripped away, and now South Africa come under pressure again. Nonu trying to slide through. Delendi is hurt.
That's over for the look on.
Carter pops it back in field. Savia, taken round the neck by du Plessis. They give it to Kano, looking to make amends for his time in the bin. Aaron Smith gets them organised, crashing onto it for Retallick. Close to the line, the All Blacks. Oh, ball's been knocked away, and this will be a sin binning for sure. I think this has been knocked away by Bismarck du Plessis, but Carter has it. On it goes to Nonu. Martin Nonu trying to set it up. But it's in for the try. The All Blacks are back in front. Bodenberry
Well, Berger lost it in the tackle, stripped out by Dan Carter. Good, strong defence this time around from the men in black. And from there, the pressure just coming. Oh, Habana's lucky not to be in the sin bin.
Well, he should be in the sin bin. Doesn't matter whether a try scored, surely, Joel. You can't do that. I think he's going to go to the bin.
Yeah, he's headed off, and Habana's going to be in trouble.
I thought it was Duplessis. Apologies to Bismarck Duplessis. It was Brian Habana, and he's off to the bin.
And fair credit to Maanone, ran the outside arc. Damien Delendi couldn't get across, 2-on-1 on the outside. Maanone, with all the experience in the world, timed his pass to perfection. And it's the new man on the pitch, Bowden Barrett. He's had 2 touches, 2 great touches. He's in at the corner.
Well, the Springbok defence has been so good, but just the impact maybe of those subs, the All Blacks getting back to 14, and just the tempo of the game changing a little.
Turnover ball as well, so hard to defend against. Skalkberger had the ball ripped out. Dan Carter influential.
Well, Carter from wide out. No Habana, of course, to attempt the charge down this time. Peterson has a go. Here's the kick. It looks good. It is over. Oh, Dan Carter nails the conversion, and now the All Blacks lead by 5. And the Springboks have to defend with a man in the bin.
Brilliantly timed pass from Noni. Barrett stayed on the outside, realised what Noni was trying to do. Run the outside arc, get on the outside shoulder. Did it superbly. Changes galore now for the All Blacks. On comes Charlie Faumuina and Sonny Bull Williams.
Sit!
Well, looking, I think, to milk a penalty, and they've got it. Right out in front. The South African scrum is in the ascendancy, and it's keeping them right in the contest, just as their defence earned them the lead in the first half.
Trevor Nyakani's come on, fresh legs making a big difference. Getting the good drive on. Look at that, the body position is good. The constant pressure coming from South Africa. Nyakani driving. Charlie Faumuina back.
Pollard looking for 5 out of 5. Has not looked like missing.
It's South Africa 15, New Zealand.
And thanks to the hard work of his forwards pack, he's keeping them in the game. Vermeulen runs into Kano, who puts him on the ground just outside the 22. So this can't go out on the full. And they'll look to ruck it away. And, well, all the good work undone. I think it might be Etzebeth who's been pinged here.
Sealing off. Sealing off it is.
Stay on your feet.
All that hard work
For green.
to close the gap, and now Carter's going to get an opportunity just to stretch it out a little. Well, Dan Carter here, he won't be thinking about it. If this goes over, he will pass Grant Fox, of course now an All Black selector, as the highest scoring All Black in World Cup rugby. I think that'll be the last of his worries right now. 2 conversions, 2 drop goals, now a chance for a penalty. Sorry, 2 conversions and 1 drop goal, now the chance for the penalty. He's put 1 penalty attempt into the posts. This time he's down the middle. And New Zealand restore the advantage of 5 points. It's 20 to 15, and we're almost 3/4 of the way through the game. Changes for South Africa. Victor Matfield is on. In his 4th World Cup, coming to the end of a great career. Likewise, Yanni Duplessis is on. So it's De Jager who leaves, and so too does Frans Malherbe. And Matfield goes high. And again, New Zealand will have to defend the line-out drive, but Reid has come through the middle. No! Well, Reid looks perplexed. Well, what are they going to do now, the Springboks? Are they going to shoot for goal? Or are they going to put it into the corner?
Well,
Pat Lambie is going to have a shot.
They've got to go for goal. Absolutely, no doubt. He should have the distance, Lambie, and the points are absolutely vital for the Springbok cause.
They need this. And Pat Lambie delivers. Superbly taken. Coolly taken by Lambie. And it's a two-point game again with 9 minutes to play.
It's South Africa 18.
6 penalty goals for the Springboks.
A great kick.
Moody's off, Franks is on for the All Blacks. Carter. Matfield goes up. Takes it down just inside the 22. And I think they're going to try and drive everything now.
Use it now.
Well, they'll have to keep it in play here. Dupria, Havana chasing. Barrett goes up. Oh, good support play from Kieran Reid. And New Zealand have it. Carter, what will he do? Will he kick? No, he passes. Sonny Bill Williams. Good tackle made by Victor Matfield. Now the kick goes up into the air. Not a lot of depth on it. Ben Smith comes in. Oh, he read that brilliantly. Came in from an acute angle to take it. The All Blacks have it back. Carter pops it in field. Sonny Bill Williams, the offload to Faumuina. Now Kane sizes them up and loses it in contact. Now the chance for the Springboks. Lambie kicks it deep. Carter giving the chase back. Flying after it is J.P. Peterson, and Carter can do nothing but put it into touch. And here's the chance for the Springboks. Well, the Springboks are going to drive this. Put your house on it. Vermeulen takes it down. The All Blacks shove them back. And continue. Now the Springboks straighten it up. Eventually they smuggle it back to Dupria. Delende. Well, good defence from the All Blacks. Mialamu's got in there. He's stolen it away. And Smith smashes it into touch. Oh, great defence this time from the All Blacks. Well, it was Mialamu, the veteran, in his 134th first Test match, who forced the turnover. But the Springboks, they know, they're just one penalty away from winning this. Whitelock goes up and wins it. That is priceless. Sam Whitelock picked his spot, picked his moment. And now surely Smith will look to kick deep. Yanni Duplessis trying to counter-ruck. There's the high kick. Billy LaRue takes it and then gets away from Ben Smith. There for the Springboks. Vermeulen. Box back inside their own half. Now away it goes. And all losing it in contact, the Springboks. Aaron Smith has it. And they'll come back. Well, I think it was Willem Alberts who was trying to crash onto that, losing possession.
May have been Pat Lambie.
Or was it Lambie? Yeah. In fact, here it is, Pat Lambie.
Yeah, in he goes, sandwiched between the two big fellas, not able to hang on, and Willie LaRue's receiving a little bit of attention. Here's the steal from Whitelock. That's just incredible reading of the line out. Matfield a maestro, Whitelock up there to steal it. Brilliant towering leap, one hand. Sit.
The All Blacks looking for a solid scrum. Again, channeled by Reid. This time it's tidy, and Aaron Smith will kick it, trying to slide it in between defenders. Billy LaRue has kicked it downfield to Carter, and Carter puts it high, gives chase. This time Furi Dupria coming forward, takes it well, hit hard in the tackle, but it's there for the Springboks. Well, they're 75 metres, maybe more from the goal line. Matfield. Now Dupria tries the kick, or might have a bit too much on this. Barrett takes it and finds Savia, and off goes Julian Savia. No real chances for the wingers today except chasing kicks. Aaron Smith and Barrett onto the left boot, drives it deep in behind JP Peterson, who'll let it roll, but it's not going to roll far enough.
Well, it's gone into the dead ball area, but it's a super kick from Barrett, chasing the box back. And South Africa will have to kick the 22-metre out back into the hands of the All Blacks.
Well, it's edge of the seats time again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Nail-biting time. An epic semi-final.
And at some point, the kicking from South Africa will have to stop, get their hands on the ball, go through the phases and earn an opportunity.
Oh, it's hit him on the head, Whitelock. It's gone into touch. Well, the flag goes up. He's indicating that that's been touched by a Springbok. Let's have a look at this. Thought it hit him on the head. No, it's hit him on the hand. Well, how's that for a piece of camera work?
Yeah, it's great camera work, great refereeing as well. Replica of last weekend's finish.
4 minutes to go. The All Blacks where they need to be. Etzebeth challenging. But McCaw, the captain, says, I will take this one. Whitelock has it in the back. And they bring Savia in. Delendi trying to hold him up.
No.
Now the All Blacks get a scrum feed. They buy themselves another 30 seconds.
Well, what he did so well, Julian Savea, he got one leg down on the floor, which made it a tackle, made it a ruck, which meant the hold-up no longer valid. Good, strong, powerful leg drive as well. Good go forward, South Africa on the back foot, trying desperately to hold him off the ground, turn the ball over, earn the right to attack, even if from deep. Right now, they're going to have to go from one end to the other if they're going to win this game, and they've got to get the ball first.
Again, quick heel from the All Blacks. Smith fires it away to Carter, to Sonny Bill Williams, who's made some telling runs since coming on. The All Blacks have it. And there are less than 2 minutes to go. Mialamu leaves it for Franks. Takes it to the 22. Carter sitting in the pocket. Says, take it up further. Hands on the ball, but it's there for New Zealand. Kane waiting away to the left. They give it, though, to Reid. Back in the pocket, Carter. Well, he thought about the drop kick. He's given it to Sonny Bill Williams. Off he goes again. Pass away to Kane. Knocks it back behind him to McCaw. No, referee says knock on. Into the last minute. That was almost the telling blow in the game. 2 points in it.
Well, if they are to come and win it from here, South Africa, it will be one of the great victories of all time. To go 100 metres and win the game, they would deserve the victory.
Well, with just over 30 seconds on the clock, Furi to Freer to feed. And it goes. New Zealand put the big shove on, but they get it away to Serpentine, trying to bump off the tacklers. Reid puts them to ground and then goes in fighting for the ball. Well, can they? Can they? They're a long way from the other end of the ground. Jammed up against their own goal line. Yanni du Plessis takes it to ground 10 metres out. Vermeulen. We're about to go into the red zone as they get it away to Serpentine. Faumuina comes across. Still deep inside their own half. Ruck forms, 15 from the goal line. Inyakane. The All Blacks backing off.
No, back!
They'll back their defence. Can the Springboks pull off something extraordinary on attack? Mialamu goes over the ball. Referee says it's okay. The Springboks, the heart still beats. Matfield loses it. It's all over. the final.
Courageous effort from both teams. Tough circumstances, tough conditions. Physical, abrasive in its nature, the game. South African defence standing up manfully for the full 80 minutes. And right at the death, they had the ball, they had the opportunity to play from deep and try and win the game. And this time round, the All Black defence coming to the fore, smashing them back, forcing the error, and the All Blacks go through. Touch and go, any team could have won it. Take a bow, this man, Richie McCaw, has led his team to another World Cup victory and another World Cup final next weekend.